The capital of Texas is a city that revels in its otherness, summed up by the slogan. The University of Texas contributes to Austin's youthful makeup and has a couple of world-beating museums of its own. As the world's capital of live music, Austin means South by Southwest and Austin city limits, both the music TV show and the festival that has sprung from it. Loving Austin means embracing its eccentric residents, its dive bars and scruffy streets, and accepting the glossy high-rise developments transforming big tracts of the city. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Austin. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the City of Angels. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, Congress Avenue Bridge. Austin may be renowned for its live music and food scene, but did you know the city plays host to the largest urban bat colony on Earth? 1.5 million Mexican free-tailed bats reside under the West Richards Congress Avenue Bridge, and every night they set flight. The bridge crosses over the Colorado River, connecting downtown Austin to South River City and the fabulous SoCo District. It's a lovely walk during the day, offering beautiful river and city views. However, come nightfall, there may be no better place to watch the sunset. Number 2 is the Texas State Capitol. In the streets of downtown Austin, the Texas State Capitol and its surrounding grounds strike a dominant presence. The building is home to the governor's office along with the state's legislature chambers and was built before the turn of the 20th century. Although it remains the centerpiece of state politics, the eye-catching Capitol is a National Historic Landmark. It's one of the tallest state capitals in the country with its embellished dome and spire giving it a height of over 300 feet. This makes the Texas State Capitol even taller than Washington, D.C.'s U.S. Capitol. Number 3, Bullock Texas State History Museum. At the Bullock Texas State History Museum, you can do just that, as you venture back to the very beginning. Make your way through the timeline of the Lone Star State, through a collection of hands-on exhibits and multimedia displays. A highlight includes the story of Texas, which focuses on defining events. You can discover the hull of La Belle, a 17th century shipwreck, while also learning about Tejano culture, the Alamo, and the state's oil industry. Number 4, Zilker Metropolitan Park. This park, where Barton Creek flows into the Colorado River, was mostly landscaped during the Great Depression and is a piece of the great outdoors right at the heart of the city. These 350 acres, full of things to do, were a cattle ranch in the 19th century and given to the city by the politician and philanthropist Andrew Jackson Zilker in 1918. It's the scene of big events like Austin's City Limits in October, and year-round destination for outdoor fun. You can find peace in the Zilker Botanical Garden, go canoeing or kayaking on Barton Creek, hike or cycle the Lady Bird Lake Trail and discover wildlife at the Austin Science and Nature Center. Number 5 in our list, Zilker Botanical Garden. Some 30 acres of Zilker Park are given over to this tranquil and perfectly maintained botanical attraction. The garden rests on a steep caliche hillside, at the site of an old limestone quarry, growing twisted heritage live oaks and affording lots of shade for a comfortable stroll in any season. The space is divided into 9 individual spaces, for cactuses and succulents, herbs and fragrances, roses, butterflies to name few. Children will be thrilled with the Hartman Prehistoric Garden, which was landscaped after dinosaur footprints were discovered in the former quarry. Number 6, McKinney Falls State Park. Barely 15 minutes south of downtown Austin is a scene of real rugged beauty at this 750-acre state park. Onion Creek flows through this landscape, inhabited by turtles and dropping over limestone ledges, filling pools that couldn't be more inviting on a hot Texas day. You're free to swim in the creek at the park's upper and lower falls, and you'll find rocks and little beach areas here and there where you can relax by the water. For walkers and cyclists, the Onion Creek Hike and Bike Trail is almost 3 miles long and has a hard surface for an easy trip through the mesquite and groves of live oaks. Number 7, Barton Springs Pool. Austin's southern weather helps make it a year-round destination. In the height of winter, the temperature rarely drops below 60. In summer, visitors will have to make do with heat in the high 90s. So, at any time of year, you'll be searching for a way to cool off while in town. The perfect place to do that is at the Barton Springs pool. Lady Bird Lake may be aesthetically pleasing, but swimming is not allowed. Therefore, the springs in Zilker Park have become a hot ticket. The natural pool stems from Barton Creek and offers visitors a balmy 70-degree temperature at all times of year. Number 8. University of Texas at Austin. With more than 50,000 students, the University of Texas has become more than just an education institution. Home to the Texas Longhorns, the school is a must-visit. There's much to see on campus, including the DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. The arena has a capacity of over 100,000 people and packs out for football in the fall. Alongside the stadium is the Texas Memorial Museum, a part of the school's fascinating Natural Science Center. Here, you can explore the history of Texas from a natural and cultural perspective. Other attractions include the Blanton Museum of Art and the 307-foot UT Tower, which provides panoramic views. Number 9. SoCo District. It's here that SoCo, named after South Congress Avenue, showcases the city's eccentricity through shopping, food, and music. The district now finds itself alongside 6th Street and downtown as the place to hang out in Austin. During the day, you can wander along South Congress to find endless local boutiques, thrift stores, art galleries, and soaring murals. At night, food trucks come to play, offering mouth-watering cheap eats, while live music tunes float through town. Finish with number 10, Lady Bird Lake. Named after the wife of President Lyndon Johnson, Lady Bird Lake is actually a section of the Colorado River. This flowing reservoir covers 416 acres and has become one of the city's top recreation areas. Although lined with hotels and residential complexes, the majority of its shoreline is open to the public, with miles of excellent trails for pedestrians and cyclists. The main pedestrian path along the shores is the N. and Roy Butler Hike and Bike Trail and Pedestrian Bridge, which crosses the river and connects downtown Austin with the southern shore. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Austin? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.